Hey, how's it going? Sorry I'm late, man. I was with a student and I'm just getting here. Dave, if you're watching me, I'm gonna send you the link right now. Man. Let's see what's going on. How you all doing? You're doing fine. Give me a little bit and let me send Dave this message. I'm trying to get to it, David. I can't seem to get to my messenger. Man, it's being blocked by no. I mean, hold on. Man, what's going on with this? Where am I? Hold on, Dave. I'll send it to you right now. Here you go. Open. Man, I need to open in Messenger. There we go. All right, Dave. Here it goes. All right. So, man, and I can't even. Here. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Cool. There we go, Dave. I hope you get it. Yeah, you got it. All right. So, Dave, you can come in as soon as you can. If not, that's cool. I was busy, man. I had a lesson with one of my young students, and you know me, I always go a little extra. But anyway, here I am. How's it going today? Man, met one of my old students, Jonas. If you're watching, man, shout out to you, man. I saw him playing at the Rio Rancho Verde tournament, man. He freaked me out, man. I hadn't seen him in like 4 years or something like that, and he's here. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Well, we're trying to get here. I'm running late, but you know how it is when you're running late and things are going. But we're gonna get it going here in a little bit. And so everything should be fine. Let me move this over here, and there we go. We got my things there. Alexander, how you doing? If you're watching me from California, I know Dave and Alexander are playing a game, or were playing a game. I'm not too sure about that, but let's see how that goes. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Let's just break into some puzzles here. Let me get out of this one, sign out of there, and let me go puzzles here, and let's see what we got. I got some stuff that I want to do with you guys, and hopefully we can get it done. And let's see what happens here. All right, guys. So let me share while Dave gets here. And hey, how's it going, Diana? How's it going, Alexander? So let me share our first. Hey, there's.
Hey,
Hey.
Ray.
Oh man, I'm literally. I walked in the door like 2 or 3 minutes. I boom, got it going. Lucky I have everything ready. So let's see what's going on. Let me show the first puzzle and catch a little bit of breath here. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Let me just line up the puzzle a little bit more this way. Hold on. So everything. There you go. Okay,
Ugh,
that one's good. How you doing, Dave? You doing all right?
just tired. Ugh,
That happens, man. That happens.
just. Well, sorry. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, just adjusting to my new sleep schedule. Also been having issues with my knees lately. Some of the acidity. Uh, you
Oh
know,
man.
it like kind of balled up in my knees. I actually had to miss a day of work.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
but I had paid time off, so I'll be back to normal. My knees hurt. Okay, this is a fun puzzle.
All right, so here we go, guys. I have a first puzzle for you guys here. So it's white to move on this puzzle. Um, so what do you see? What do you see here? I hope we haven't done this, and I don't think so. So white to move.
This is
Well,
definitely different.
this is definitely a different puzzle, right? Let's see here. So always remember, I always talk about the long range pieces. You know, your bishop, your rook, your queen, and see how these long range pieces are concentrating on the squares around the opponent's king. Sometimes it's about a pin. You know, a pin. The power of the pin takes away. The 4 powers away from the pin piece. He can't capture. He can't move. He can't protect the area, and definitely he can't protect. So sometimes that's the move. And Alexander comes really strong here, and he says the rook at D all the way to attack the queen. Let's say that's the move.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
that is the move because the queen couldn't go anywhere, right? And of course that would be it. So let's take that a little bit back and let me explain it to you a little bit more. And so if we were to take the moves back, The reason why this is the move here is because the queen goes here, queen captures. If the queen goes here, queen captures.
Okay.
If the queen goes here, bishop captures. And if the queen runs away, well, rook captures all the way through. And if the queen captures the pawn or moves here, boom. And if the queen captures the pawn, boom. If the queen captures here, both the queen and the rook. So good eye, Alexander. When the queen is out, always try to attack the queen. And yeah, he did it correctly. He notated it the correct way. It was. Let me retreat that again. Again, both rooks can move to this square. When two pieces can move to the same square, you name the square where the piece comes from. And in this case, he said rook D to G1, and that is the move. The queen captures, and of course the rook goes, and it's over. Great job, Alexander. All right, let's go to the next one here. Okay, here we go. Okay, keep going, and here we go. So, guys, white has just moved the king here, probably captured something. What do you think is the move here? Let me take away this move here. What do you think, Daniel? Answer the questions as well, Mr. Daniel. And anybody else is watching? Who else is watching? I see I got a number up there. Let's see here. Hey, Morales is watching. How's it going? You doing all right, Miss Morales? Huh?
Total?
Huh?
What is our total for amount of viewers?
Right now about 3, and it'll probably get a little bit higher. I know last week probably close to 200 at the end of the week or something. Daniel says check with queen. All right, so check with queen. I'm sure this is not the move because that would be too brilliant. So let's go. Okay, there's 2 checks, Daniel. What do you want, G5 or you want H4? Which square do you want, Daniel? There's 2 squares to check. You want to control the squares around the king. All right, he says check. I think check's always good. You know, one of the grandmaster moves is a good check, and he says H4. So let's go here, check. That is correct. He is controlling this square. The knight's controlling here. So what is the follow-up on that? What do you think the follow-up on that would be? I think even Dave would get this one right.
Real funny, Ray. Real funny.
I bet you if
Okay, Ray, I'm doing it one eye closed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
One eye
go.
closed.
I was gonna say, yeah, with one eye we tied.
No, I'll close both my eyes and try to feel out the board, you know?
Yeah, the move is here, definitely. That's the checkmate right there. Yeah, there you go, and it's made. Yeah, there you go. So cool. That was an easy one, but you know, it came through a good check. You know, let's look back up here. So a good check, getting the queen into position. He's got to move here, and then the queen here is protected by the knight. We're attacking all the squares around the king, and we got there. Okay, guys. So cool. All right, so let's go to the next one. Here we go. All right. So let's look at this. Now, when 2 pieces are in a straight line, guys, we want to get on that line, either with a bishop or with a rook or with the queen. We want to create either pins. Sometimes we want to create forks, and sometimes we want to create skewers. So what is the move here? Yeah, queen to h5. Look at it, man. Alexander's on the roll, man. He boom, queen. He saw that one immediately. There's the line. The king moves out of the way. And obviously the move is queen captures queen.
Yep.
And then we got the checkmate after that. After that move, let's say the pawn moves. The queen is controlling this line. The queen is controlling this line. The king's controlling these 2 squares. So basically, we're controlling all of these squares, right? So what do we want to do? We want to move the king to the edge of the board. You know, so I would say that the king could either move here or move all the way back.
Yeah, but either one of those spaces are good with the queen on the board. So.
Right. So now I always say to create a sandwich. So we got the bread, we got the peanut butter and jelly, and we just got to create the sandwich. So believe it or not, I would say probably move this guy here, right?
Correct.
Probably move that guy here. And now we're controlling here, we're controlling here, and we're controlling that square. Now, if he goes here, this is called opposition, guys. Opposition, king, square, king in a straight line. There's different types of opposition, but the basic opposition and the most more popular opposition is this one that you see: king, square, king, one straight line. And the idea here is that both kings cannot touch these two squares. In fact, I was talking to this to one of my beginners just right now. I mean, this kid hasn't even played a tournament and a whole bit, but we were doing, what were we doing here? We were doing pawn and rook end games, pawn and rook end games. And the idea is to, for the king and the rook to get the pawn, and just teaching him opposition and stiffles, keeping the king away from, or how to get the rook to stay away from his pawns and all of that. So anyway, so the move here, believe it or not, could be this one, because that controls. In fact, that one might be the better move. This is controlling the squares around the move, around the king. That's probably the best move here, I think, because it's controlling all of this.
Aren't you better off with Ray? Aren't you better off though with the check? It pushes
this
him back.
check, he comes down, and the king has to.
But then the king pushes, right, and you come down.
Right, the king has to travel down. So this game, we're trapping him, right? Because it's got this. This is called controlling the squares around the king. He only has one square, right? So now we got him close to the edge, right? Now we got him close to the edge. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, happy birthday, Misayala. I think you had a birthday here a couple of weeks ago. Man, you guys need to come back to chess. How's it going? So anyway, the idea here is you're controlling here. You're not control. This is the key square you want to control. So in this position, you continue with the queen. So the queen controls here. The queen controls there. The king controls these two squares.
You're playing to a drawish position, though. You got to be really careful.
Well, that's the technique, though, because if he moves here, then we have checkmate there. If he moves here, then we simply create the sandwich again, and there's the sandwich. He's got to move here, and we have checkmate. Now, those are the only two options. Does that make sense? Let me show you again, guys. Let me show you again. This is just basic. Okay, let's go from here. He moves here. He moves there. He moves here. Or he moves there. What do we say we do? Control the squares around the king. No. We went to a sandwich theory, right? Sandwich theory, because we're controlling all the squares, or as many squares around the king. If he comes down, then we want to control that square, and we want to control that square because of this. And so basically the move is here. Attack like a knight. The king attacks the king like a knight, because he can't really get into opposition. We're controlling all of these squares here. He has to come down again. Opposition now. To control that square, he goes here, and then we conquer, right? We conquer, and we're cool. If he moves down, we simply go here, and then we got the checkmate. So, yeah. Does that make sense? Easy peasy, as they say. So here, maybe, let's say the king moves here. Of course, you move closer, right? Yeah, you move closer to control these two squares. Look at that. He goes here. What can we do? We can even move here.
You can move there. That is the fastest way.
Right? He moves here because now if he moves here, what is the move? Well, the king can go there.
Right, that is the fastest.
And then he goes here, and we got checkmate here or checkmate there.
Way,
Does that make sense? So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to doing this, but it's all technique. It's all technique. Okay, let's move on to the next puzzle, right? Let's move on to the next puzzle. Oops, where am I? All right, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Next puzzle, guys. All right, the bishop just captured here. The bishop just captured here. What is the move? Black to move. All right, black to move. What can we create? What can we create? Now, this is a very common position. Normally, this checkmate comes from the white opening.
But I don't.
From the Joko piano, this is a sacrifice. Yeah. And Alexander from California already answers bishop check. The king can move here. And now we got to move here. And this is courtesy of the power of the pin. The power of the pin gets us this move. And what is the move, Mr. Alexander, or anybody else that wants to come in with the answer?
Yeah, anybody got the answer?
Anybody got the answer? Yes. The knight to d4. Alexander's on
Correct.
the
Knight
roll.
d4. That
Now,
correct.
the knight cannot capture because this is a pin. And so the pin piece being the knight here loses the power to move, loses the power to capture, loses the power to defend the area. In this case, he's defending the area, and this is the power to protect. And so the king cannot move here because the bishop's attacking. He can't move here because the knight's attacking. He can't move here because the bishop's attacking. And of course, the knight is giving the king a check. And let's pull this one in brown. The knight's protecting the bishop. So this is a checkmate. This is very common in the Gioco Piano opening from White's point of view. Am I right, Dave?
Yeah, that is correct. It's from the Joko piano because I was teaching it yesterday to a student of mine. And yeah, it's rare that you see it, but it is common in that position. Correct.
All righty. So let's go to the next one here. Guys, later on today, we're also going to work on some endgame techniques and then see what else happens. All right, guys. So the queen moves here to c7. What is the best move for white here? White to move. Always look for the unprotected pieces, and of course, the unprotected pieces is of course the black queen, the black rook, and the other black rook as well. So whenever there's unprotected pieces and there's a king that's exposed, we try to do some forks, that kind of deal. But let's see what else we can do. What do you think would be the move here? Now we have an advanced pawn on the 6th rank. We have an advanced pawn on the 6th rank. Daniel says, haha, didn't know we were playing bullet chess. Well, yeah, but you play it correctly, though. No draws. So what's the move here, guys? What do you think here? The goal is, you have a pass pawn that's on the 6th rank. I think the goal at this point is to, the pawn needs to promote, right? That's probably the threat there. The pawn wants to promote. So what can we do here? Hey, Richard Steenbone, how are you doing, man? You need to write a song about chess for me. So what's the deal here? What can we do? What do you think, Daniel? Alexander, any ideas? Los Ayalas, any ideas up there in Harlingen? Oh, look at this. Oh, the queen captures a7. I don't know about that one. I think
No,
that
I
would
see
work.
the point because
Actually, that would not be that would be cool, but it's not that. That's not the move. There's a better move here. Daniel says the rook to c7 or the rook to c6. Rook can't go to c6. You got a pawn there. Unless you're meaning you have the white pieces. You want to move the rook here, maybe?
yeah, I think that's what he means. Yeah.
I think I don't know about that. I don't think
No
that's
good.
the move
No
though.
bueno.
No, it's just just waste of time.
What about
There's better.
queen b7?
Queen b7 is the move. Because guys, if you want to push a pawn, what is it that you have to do? You have to protect the pawn, right? You have to protect the pawn. But the other thing you want to do is you want to protect the queening square. What is the queening square? The queening square is the square. Let me see if I have it here on my chess 3 here, or 30 minutes probably. The queening square is the square where the pawn will promote. Does that make sense? I think I got it here. No, I don't. I thought I did. The queening square is the square where the pawn will promote, and you guys need to know this stuff. Man, theory gets you all the best answers all the time. Okay, does that make sense? So let's see if it's on chess 1. Because I think that's worth. If not, I'm gonna have to write it down, man. And the queening square. Remember that? Nah, I don't have it here. All right. Anyway, let me just go through this. And this Daniel says, "Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, the move is here because the queening is controlling the queening square, right? The queen is controlling the queening square. So what is the move here? What do we do? Do we capture the queen? Do we
No,
move
just
the
take
queen
the rook.
away? Do we capture the rook?
Capture the rook.
Capture the rook, right? Because if we capture the queen, rook blocks, right?
No,
So
don't you the pawn?
yeah, just capture the rook, right? Oh, he didn't like that. Okay. So, okay, queen captures.
Wait, queen captures? Why? That makes no sense.
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes that's the way these computers work. All right, so what's the move here? Do we move back here again? No. I
No.
would say go here because if he goes down here, right, we can still capture and the pawn's gonna promote. It's funny sometimes with these puzzles, man. They don't want to let you do it the right way. I don't know. Maybe go here or captain. No.
No.
Why would it be here?
Because what the engine is looking at, Ray, it's looking at connecting the other rook. So
Yeah.
the queen exchanges.
Yeah.
Right, correct. And that's what it's looking at, to slip the rook up the middle. Then
Yeah,
exchange
this
the
is
rook.
probably the move then. This is the move here.
Yeah, probably.
No. Oh my goodness. So move away.
Nope.
Wait. What are we not looking at here, man? This is supposed to be easy. All right, so
It really wants you to capture is what it wants, because it wants the rook over to the e5, to what is that, the
well,
e
yeah,
file.
but it's not saying that that's well. No, it's not. That's not the move.
I would always capture. It
Oh
makes.
no. Oh wait a minute. Or wait a minute. I'm not looking at. Yeah,
Oh,
that
it
was
is the
it.
capture.
Yeah,
Ray,
I just didn't go. I didn't go
Ray, you're
back
gonna
down
give
here.
me a heart attack. You're killing
No,
me.
it's because I didn't see the bomb. Yeah, that's the move. Because when he captures here, you just
You
simply
just
promote.
promote, and you
Yeah, that's
appreciate
what I
that.
thought, but I didn't see the success in the bottom here. And then you're winning. You're up a rook, and you're okay. Let's say he
Funny.
goes here. You simply capture. I don't know what could he do here. What could Black do to win or to try to draw this or win this?
He
Uh,
has no. He
maybe
what?
this.
Yep. Then the
Nah.
rook doubles up with the queen. There's
No,
no.
no, but Black's turn. What would Black play here? Black
Black
was
has nothing. He's down material. Unless
maybe this
no. Wait, hold on.
queen to the
Queen there.
middle of the board.
Queen there to
Queen to
threaten.
the middle of the board, right? Let's try. Let's play this out. Let's play this out. Let's see what happens here, Dave. You play the white pieces, and I'll play the black
Okay,
pieces.
rook to c8.
Rook to c8. Yeah, that's a good one there because now there's a check here and possibilities of here.
Oh,
See, sacrifice or anything? I don't have anything. Oh man, losing battle here. Okay, maybe king moves. I don't know. Remember, I have an unprotected piece here. What's the move here?
queen g8.
Queen g8. Ah, you're attacking here. You're
It's not, yeah,
attacking
but
there,
yeah, it's
and
I got a lot of stuff going on.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
mucho problemo for you, Ray.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can do. All right, at this point, let's see if I go here. I gotta defend somehow. So
Oh
you're gonna capture, right?
no, you can't capture. Capture is bad.
Pawn pushes.
No, you just go rook.
You can't
No,
go there.
rook. What is that? E8. Rook E8. Yeah.
Or what
No,
about
rook. No. Rook E8.
rookie age? You
Put,
just move over.
no. Oh, sorry. I don't mean E8. Sorry. No, D8. Sorry, Ray. I can't see the board that well on my phone.
D8. Okay,
D8.
D8's good.
No,
Okay.
over one more, Ray. Over one more. Double.
Oh, E8. Okay.
Yeah.
E8.
Double
Okay,
tap.
so now you're doubling up on that guy. All right, so the queen's gonna exchange. I wonder if queen goes here, you're gonna go check, and I'm gonna have to move back, and yeah, that might work. That might work. Let's see what happens if that happens.
Then I play the check with the
With
queen.
which, all right, the queen check. I move back.
Ray. I'm gonna take that pawn. I can't take the pawn.
No.
Actually,
Draw.
wait, no.
I get a draw.
Actually, I could do some dangerous moves.
Oh,
No, it's simple. Rook down. Yep. Rook E7. Yep.
and I have to protect.
Then I take the pawn. The rook takes. Rook takes on the file. Yep.
Right here?
No, other way, Ray. Otherwise,
Oh, this one.
yep, there
This.
you go.
All
Create
right.
another pass pawn, Ray.
So I have a pass pawn too, man. The
Oh,
sixth
I
rank.
don't think so. Queen B4.
Queen B4.
Yep,
Oh,
it's attack.
so that pass pawn forced you to leave your attack. Okay, cool. So let's see. Too bad I can't go here to go check. All right. So what can we do here? The pawn's in trouble. And the rook. If a queen leaves, the rook's in trouble. But the pawn's protected and the rook's protected, so I'm okay. So what else can I do? Move my queen to a better square. I can't go here because rook takes. I can't go here because queen takes. And then I'm fighting two rooks. Do I want to fight this with two rooks versus one rook? But I have a passed pawn, but so do you.
Yeah, but mine's better.
Yeah, yours is better. Well, actually, mine's, well, yeah, you are because you have this. You're controlling the queen square. Oh man. So I want to go here, but I can't because of this dumb pawn here. I can move back and hide, or let's see, push pawn maybe.
Hey,
I don't want to push this pawn. The only one I could probably push is this one. But yeah, black's already on kind of like a Suk's one position, not completely Suk's one, but anything he moves, he's gonna get into trouble. So I would probably say maybe, oh no, maybe there. I don't know. You
I
can
don't know
just
because
you can
no,
continue.
it's not really a threat, but I could just play rook to. Why do I play that rook? That's a good question. I have like a few places I can play that rook to.
Come on, but you got to come up with a win. Come on.
Sorry,
I'm
man,
in a
kind of
losing
hard to see the board.
position.
Oh, this is easy. Rook to A4, A5. Kick the
Rook,
queen out.
kick the queen. All right, so well, I could go here, but you capture, queen captures. I don't have anything really. Okay, where does the queen go? The queen would have to go maybe here because I still want to protect that pawn.
Tricky. Unfortunately for you, Ray, it's not going to be so easy because I think I'm going to play rook over to B4 or B5.
Rook to b4.
Yeah, was that B4?
B5. Okay,
B5,
so you're ganging up on my pawn, bully.
Well, sorry.
All right. Too bad this rook's here because I would love to go here and then,
I bet you would love to go there.
All right, so let's see what else can I do. I need to maybe. I wanted to go down here. That's terrible.
No, you can't.
I guess I could do this.
I'll take that queen then.
Yeah. I can't go. Well, okay. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Now I'm going to capture the B pawn.
And then you capture the B pawn. I go here, and then of course, what's the move?
Then it's just rook to B4. Rook B4.
All
rook
right,
B4
first
covers
rook
the pawn,
B4, and it's over, right? Because I move here, and of course, what's
and
your
then
move?
rook over to C1.
All right, C1. I probably would have got. Well, C1's
No,
fine.
no, C1's correct.
All right, say I move the pawns. What's the move here?
Then I move my rook all the way to C5.
And I gotta create. Maybe I go here.
Then I push my A pawn.
Huh?
Push the A pawn.
Like you want to push that A pawn? Oh, up.
No,
up.
see?
Yeah, he's going up. All right, and then of course, yeah, this guy's got nothing. Maybe check. You want
I move out of the way.
I can maybe go here and
then I push rook B. Yep, exactly. I just waltz
and these are just gonna go like
waltz.
this all the
Back
way.
and forth.
Doesn't matter.
Yep,
He's gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna go there. And then I'm gonna go here, and he's gonna go there, and whatever he goes, he gets his queen. Does that make sense, guys? Very simple. The idea is protect and attack where you're strong. Does that make sense, guys? Protect and attack where you're strong. Okay, let's do the next puzzle. That was fun. All right, so the king just moved here, probably capture something. This is a rook versus bishop, dark squared bishop. Black is winning because he's got two passed pawns, even though it's a rook versus bishop. What is the move? Let's see. That wasn't simple. Yeah, it wasn't. You know, when you're losing a game, guys, you need to still play because you might have some life. You never know. If your end game skills are stronger than your opponents, you can come up with a draw. You know, it,
Or
it,
you could put them in Zugzwang and win the
or
game that way.
yeah, the Zuxon would work. Alexander says the rook to e6. Very good, Alexander. That's no, but it's black to move though. It's black to move, Alexander, not white. White just move the king. That would have been a cool move right here. But it's black to move. It's black to move. What is the move? Black is coming. No, black's going up. What is the move here?
Push that pawn. You already have the move, Ray.
Push that pawn? Yes, push the pawn. Now what do we need to do?
Oh, easy.
Control the queening square.
Yep, play that bishop. Yep.
And there it is. Game
And
over.
winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, it's over, Daddy. And so from here, this guy can go and wherever he can take the pawn, and of course we capture. And he already agreed. And of course this guy moves, or maybe he takes it, and then we go here again. End game. Maybe he goes into this. And so what is the job here? The
Win the
job
bishop
here
back.
is to block the pawns. Just block the pawns. That's all you got to do. Or the other move, quite frankly, the other move would have been here because you're controlling
Right, that
this
would
line.
work.
Yeah,
Either
you're
one, but
taking
it
away
doesn't
these two
matter.
squares, these three squares. He has to move here, and then the job could just move the king. That's all you got to do is move the king. Or actually, you can move the king down,
Yep.
and then you go here. He goes here, and then you just waste the move. This is called just a little what's it called? Quiet move. Well, actually, this
No,
doesn't
yep.
work.
Yeah, he plays there, but then you waste the move.
He goes here, and then you go here.
Yep.
If he goes in this direction, then you go here, and he can't go here. He can't go there. He's got to move away or go here, and then you go here, and he's got to move away, and then you go here, and then wherever he moves, you get that. Do you understand this position, guys? This is really important. Again, this is endgame. This is what I want to get into. So, of course, you capture. He moves here. You control these two squares. You're already controlling this one. So you get on this line. Does that make sense to you, Alexander? Okay. Then instead of going up, you go under it. You come this way. He might move here, and now you're blocking the pawn. The guy's a target. He goes here. You want to kick him out of that square. So there's the check, or you can just keep the attack on that diagonal. You can even move back if you want to. He moves here. There it is. You're attacking these two squares. Wherever he moves, it doesn't matter. Once you create the opposition, you just go after the pawns, and there it is. Again, opposition. Wherever he moves, you move in the opposite direction, but you want to move the king forward. He comes here. There it is. Boom. He goes here. The king goes up. The
Yeah, but
ideas
Ray,
for the king.
White would move to the corner though. And
Well,
then
that's
go back.
fine.
Go
He
back.
moves here. There's the move. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
So go back. Yep, go back a little. Go back. Yep. So White moves to the corner.
All right. Now, okay. So let's go here. White moves to the corner. Let's say he moves to the corner. You follow him.
Yep.
He goes to the corner. What do? You follow him. He goes here. What's the move? Keep the pawn going. You can move the pawn now, right? You can move the pawn, right? What can we do? He goes here. What can we do?
Slide on over
Push
to
the pawn. Now you move the
go
king.
back. Ray. Go back a couple.
All right.
Away. Go back. You slide to the left. Okay, push the pawn for black. Rook over. King over instead. You're going. You're gonna box him in.
Well, yeah, you can go into this.
Way. Other way. You're gonna box him in the corner if you go that way. Yep. Because you can box him in if he tries to go to.
Right. But you have. Okay, let's go.
Because you box him to a corner, mate.
All right. He goes here. What's the move? Push pawn. He goes here. There it is. Right. You kick him out of this square. Either way would work. And then you have the check. He moves out of the way, and you got your queen. Right. He moves out. Now, this is queen and bishop. Remember, queen and bishop, you got to send the king to the edge of the board. The bishop is one square away from the king, and I'll show you here. So we got the check. He moves here. You got the check. Again, you're kicking him out. If he goes here, you have checkmate. But he's not going to go there. He's going to go the hard way. So when he goes here, you want to control the edge. So the bishop goes here. He goes here. And this is what I'm talking about here. One square between the king. If it's a knight, it's 2 squares. And then wherever he moves, you got checkmate.
Yep.
That's the proper technique, right? Wherever he moves, you got check. Oops, not there. You got checkmate. Does that make sense? Let me repeat that. Because this is technique at guys that sometimes creates draws. Okay, he goes here. He moves back here. You got that. Let's say he moves here. Was maybe you go here. Actually, that would be checkmate. See, check, checkmate.
Yep.
So he would not he would go this way. There we go. It's protecting. We kind of like in a little box. He moves over. We check him again because we want to push him to the edge. We want to push him to the edge here. And so wherever he goes, he's got to go here. We control. Remember this. When the king is on the edge, the queen conquers. He moves. We don't check him anymore. Don't check anymore. It's all about control. He goes 1 square between the king or 1 line between the king and the bishop. Wherever he moves, it doesn't matter where he moves. You check him.
Yep.
Well, that's checkmate. You know, because sometimes you get the check and then you move it back. You switch it back. Does that make sense? Hey, good. We're doing some endgame here. I love it. All right. So here we go. Pawn just moved up to what is it? H6.
Ooh.
What is the best move here, guys?
Oi, oi, oi! I don't like this for black.
Black has unprotected queen on B6. The king is a little bit exposed. So now, let me tell you something about rooks. Rooks are good going up and down, up and down. Rooks, when they move up and there's a lot of pawns, don't move the rooks to the sides. Keep them on the file. Yes, Alexander's right on the money. G4.
Yep, right on the money. G4.
And of course, he captures, and then the rook moves away. Of course, we got it right. What's the follow-up on this? Well, you want to look at key squares like these 2 squares. These are kind of like outpost squares.
But you gotta play king G2. You must get your king out of the corner.
Right? Cool deal.
Because with rooks on the board, you got to be able to defend your position a little bit.
All right. I was looking at maybe the knight here to go to these 2 squares eventually, but you're right. Okay, let's bring them up. Okay, Dave, play the black pieces now.
Okay. Ooh, this could be fun for me. Ooh, buddy.
Come on, get up.
What is that? Okay, you missed that kick. I look at it right. G5.
Oh, you want to push the pawn?
Yep.
All right, man. You want to push the pawn? Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna make it easy.
Well, let's see. What if I get a check here?
I block with my rook.
All right, you block with the rook. Okay, I get another pawn here.
Block with my other rook.
All right, and I have and you know what? At this point, I don't go for checks. I just block the position. Or no. What if I just capture the pawn?
Then my rook takes.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. My rook can take. Oh no, I can't take.
It's pinned, sir.
Actually, I could. Ooh, I could take with the pawn then. I just take with the pawn then.
You take with the pawn? All right, cool. The pawn. The pawn.
Not
works.
so simple.
Not so simple yet. Okay. I can go here.
Then I introduce my queen into the game. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Ole, ole, ole.
All right, so here we go. Now I got 3 pieces on it. Oh, and I have an extra rook over here. How about that?
Yeah.
Now you're in trouble.
Now the knight's in the game, and you should be able to win this now.
Yeah, because the rook's gonna go here to F1.
Right. But like you said though, G4 pretty much wins because you're getting the knight out of the game.
Yeah. And so you're ahead. And so you can see here where complete advantage for white. When you have a pin, attack the pin piece.
Right.
Attack the pin piece. Apply pressure to that pin piece, and everything falls apart. Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter what I don't care if he goes here. I'm gonna go here with a rook. He's gonna capture back. I'm just gonna bring my rook again, and maybe he moves out of the way. Then of course I do this. That would
then
be
it
terrible.
Forces mate. Yeah. Then that
would be bad. And of course maybe he comes in here or something. Actually, here I would just get rid.
between states, yeah.
Yeah, there, and of course, maybe he puts his pawn, and I can bring the king in or whatever.
Nope, you
Yeah.
actually use the rook, actually.
Well, then I can just come
Right,
back here,
exactly. Yep.
and that forces this, that forces that, that forces this. I can just
Nope,
capture,
you don't
and
capture, Ray. You leave it
uh,
alone. You don't
well, you can
pawn.
just create the
Ray,
pass
you get
pawn, and then
that's how people
you
get
got it.
pawns.
If not, like Daniel says, you just checkmate with the king, the knight, and the rook, and you get them in the corner here.
Yep, that's
So
exactly what you do.
does that make sense? Or since you have this, you treat this position as king and knight combination.
Right, but you just bring the knight back.
So
Yep,
you
exactly.
go there. Maybe he moves here, then you go there. Maybe he goes here, you go.
Hey.
Well, you don't even have to move anything anymore.
No, you can just move your king
You
and
just
march.
move the king up because now he's got to move this, and of course you move the king up. Maybe he moves to the middle. You move the king up. Maybe he attacks, and there it is. And then he goes here, and well, you have the fancy rook move, or if
No,
not,
you
oh
play the knight.
no, you play the knight, and
Because
that's
it
a
forces
stalemate.
a pawn, which forces.
That's a stalemated
No, it's
position.
not.
Well,
Ray,
no,
no,
I
it's
call it
not.
a stalemate position because he can't go anywhere,
No,
but it's
Ray.
not
There's a
stalemate.
pawn.
He's got a pawn. No,
Yep.
I said a stalemated position.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got the pawn move, and then the rook here checkmates.
And then me. Yep, get fancy. Get fancy.
Does that make sense, Daniel? Hello, is it me? Are you looking for? Is it me you're looking for? Hey, you're singing songs now, Daniel?
Well, Daniel, you need to respond to some.
Is it me you're looking for? Is that by the Bee Gees
Okay.
or something like that? Okay, new puzzle, Daniel. Come on, Alexander. What do you see here?
Oh, this is
Now,
beautiful.
well, this has to be a copter, I think.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
no, it's not a copter. Believe it or not, this. Oh, look who's here. Hold on. What happened?
Huh?
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I need to bang somebody here. Oh my goodness. What happened? What happened? I need to bang some people that I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, good. They got blocked. Cool.
Huh?
Yes, you're right.
What happened?
I don't know. Got somebody from some weird site. Yeah. That'll happen every once in a while.
Yeah, I had that happen to me on Twitch.
Oh
But
man, yeah,
but
you block them.
even
Anyway, he
correct,
says check,
correct.
and then of course the
So take,
ending is here.
take those.
Very good, Alexander. Good job. Sacrifice the queen in this case. That is the move here. Sacrifice the queen because this is like a checkmated position. Back rank check. The only defending move is rook captures, and then the rook comes in and creates the back rank checkmate. Very good, Alexander. Very good, Alexander. How we doing here? 43 minutes. Okay, guys, let me work on something else here. Let me stop sharing and let me go here and so Daniel, Dave, hold on. Let me make this here and let me come back to this one and move it over here. And gosh, beautiful. You like that one? That was cool, right? All right, so let's get into some end games here. All right,
Yippee.
so all right, so let me do this and let me put a board here that we can play with, and let me share. Let me share this. Okay, we got an analyze board or an editor's board there. Let me put the other banner on. I like this own that I created for you guys. All right, guys. So let's see. Let's clear the board. Clear the board. This one. Okay. Any particular position you wanna illustrate here, Dave, or do you want me to put something on?
Throw up a king.
White color.
And two bishops.
Oh, cool. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, and king in the middle of the board. All right, cool.
Ray, there's a
Yeah.
problem with the bishops.
All right, there.
There we go. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, we'll make it harder.
Oh, good. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We got this position, guys. The way you checkmate with this position, of course, anytime you're checkmating with the bishops, you're gonna checkmate in the corner, right? When you're checkmating with one bishop and a knight, the checkmate's going to be on the corner of the color of the bishop, right? But in this case of two bishops, you want to treat it like two rooks, except the rooks are attacking in diagonals. So the bishops become, think of them as two rooks. And there's three different patterns you want to look at here. But let's see if we find them as we're making the moves. So this is going to be, let's see, let me put some comments. Let's see who somebody might think what the move might be here. What would be the best move here? Or let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Who should move for here? Who should first move? The white king or a white bishop? Answer that question for me. Who should move first? The white king or the white bishop? Somebody said B3, but I think they're talking about something else. Oh, you said check? All right. So obviously Daniel would move the bishop there. But what is the answer is move the bishop. Alexander says move the bishop. Well, let's see. Dave, what would you move first? The king or in this position, what would you move first? The king or a bishop?
So I'm analyzing in my head the fastest way possible.
Just go to
I actually might move my king first.
Yes. Think about this, guys. When there's two lines or two squares between the kings, that means it's king far. When there's one square, like for instance, if I move my king in this position here, this is called just king close because this is as close as the kings can go. So when I was back here, this is king far. Whenever kings are far, you want to move your king closer because your long range pieces don't get there really fast. And you want to control a little bit of everything. So you move here. You remember, you're still controlling this, but now you're controlling all of this. Now, he moves here. What is the best move now? This is king close. One square away or one line in between the kings. So we don't no longer move the king. What piece do we move and to what square?
Okay, it's definitely a bishop. The question is where, though? What does our audience think here?
Where should the
white
bishop
square
go?
or is it the dark square bishop? And where?
Yeah.
Where and why?
What do you think? What is the best move here? Now remember, this king needs to go to this square or perhaps this square. One of those two squares is where checkmate's going to happen since the king's here. And we're trying to push him that way. We're trying to push him that way. We're trying to push him in this direction.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What do you think?
Camera.
This is a good one. This is a good one. No idea? No idea?
Play the move, Ray. You know
the idea is to control the squares around the king. We're already controlling these squares, right? We're controlling these squares. So we either let the king go here. Let me go blue line. We either let the king go here. We let the king go here. We let the king go here. He wants to stay in the middle. He doesn't want to move back. So the king is definitely not going to move to these squares. Oops, he can't move the king's not going to move to these black squares because he's getting closer. So he wants to stick close to the middle, right? He wants to stick. This is where the king wants to move. So which of those squares do we want to take away? Here they say, yeah, okay, now put pressure with the white bishop. Which bishop and what square? Advance with the king. Well, yeah, but what's the next move first? I think that. Well, what would you move, Dave?
I'm thinking the dark square bishop. Honestly, I'm thinking.
Oh, they said knight to f3. Okay,
nope.
Good.
Nope.
Well, the idea is that he's controlling. He's controlling.
Yeah, but he's going to push the king forward and come towards you.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Now, let's take that pattern. Because that's a very common pattern. So now the king attacks the bishop. What is the move here? This is one of the patterns to get into it, but it's sometimes it's a little longer. But what is the move? The move is either move away like you would with two rooks. Either you move away or you put them together.
Put them together.
You always put them together. Why? Because you're controlling four squares. So we're controlling all that. In fact, we're controlling this square. He's going to stick to the middle, right? So now you're controlling these squares. So the move would be here because you're controlling this. You're pushing him. You're pushing away. The king can stay in the back. He goes here. We're controlling this. We're controlling that. We're
But the
controlling
king
that.
must march.
The king must march forward, always attacking, kind of like a knight or opposition. He moves here. Guess what? We join the rooks again. There's the two rooks acting, the two bishops acting like rooks, and the king is controlling these two squares. So we're controlling all of these squares, and the king must move. Now we could still go here, and that's the move.
Correct.
Because we're controlling all of these squares.
Correct.
Look at that. The king moves. Let's say the king moves. There it is. There's the knight move.
Yeah.
And we're controlling there. Now, he attacks here. What is the move here?
Keep them connected, but move that.
Well, we can move back down, right?
No.
But what's best?
Move it next to your king. Or you can
Well,
move
no.
it, or you can move it away. Yeah, or move
right there, because we want to attack the corners. We want the key square is to get a bishop to attack one of the corners. Now, we're controlling here, we're controlling there, and so he's going to stay in the middle. What is the move here?
Cut off the white squares. Cut them by the jugular. Yep.
There you go. So we're controlling all of these squares here. He attacks the bishop. What is the move here?
Okay, you got to bring that bishop back.
All right, so do you go here?
Nope. Nope.
Do you go here, or do you move the king here?
You don't move the king. You got to play the bishop back, don't you? Nope. Oh, you could do that. No,
no, because the king will just attack.
Yeah. I would probably play it back to, what is that? H4.
H4. Okay. You can go there, right? Or we can go here. Or do we move the king?
Move the king too. Either one's good.
Right. Because if he goes here, then we have checkmate.
Right. Correct.
Right. So yeah, it was definitely move the king, right? So now he's gonna stay in the middle. We're controlling all of these squares.
So move in with the king again.
He moves closer. Opposition this time. He can't go here, can't go there, can't go here, can't go there, can't go there. He stays in the middle. What is the move?
Ooh.
What do we want to do? The rooks now want to attack this way. The rooks want to attack this way now. So the move is just right here. He attacks. Here we go. Does that make sense? We're stopping him. If he attacks, what's the move?
Boy, your Dios míos. Bring that bishop to, what is that? G. The G5. Yeah, G. Yeah, we did.
All right, so we're attacking here. We're attacking. He goes there.
Then drop the tomatoes.
Checkmate, right? So he can't go there. So he can't go here. He can't go there. He can't go there. Can't go there. He goes here. What is the move? Where does the king belong in this position, guys? The king belongs a knight move away from the corner. So the move here is the king moves closer because he wants to land on one of these squares. So when he goes here, the king wants to land here or the king wants to land there. That's where he needs to land. So the move here is, believe it or not, the move is to move the rook back. Continue the attack. He goes here. Here's the move. The king is now a knight move away from the corner. He moves here, and we have the checkmate. Right?
No,
now,
not yet.
We need to control that square, but we need to control this one. So the idea is just retreat. He goes here. There's the check. He goes here, and there's the mate. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Cool deal? Yep. It's a bishop. Yeah. Now let's look at another one. Let's look at this position, and let's say that we went. What was the other move you went? We went the king. He goes. Let's say he goes. Well, he goes here. And Dave wanted to go check, I think, right, Dave? Or no, you wanted
to go over there and check, yeah.
Dave wanted to go check. Okay. He goes here. What is the move? We're controlling these 3 squares or these 4 squares.
Any of the bishop checks are good for the white square bishop.
Okay. What square? Which one do you want to go to?
Actually, either one is sufficient.
All right. So let's go this way because we're cutting him off this way. Right? and we're controlling all. We're controlling all of these squares. See how I'm doing this, guys? This is all about controlling the squares.
Walk in the pieces. Just
Here
walk.
we go, and the king goes this way, right? He can't go here, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. He goes here. What is the move? The king still travels, right? If he goes here, what do we got to do? We want to control here. So here maybe we come down. Sometimes you waste a move. Sometimes you waste a move. Sometimes you don't. So we're controlling here. We're controlling here. And we're controlling there. So maybe we go here. He moves. No, no, that would be bad. I think, what happened? I messed up, guys. I hit this thing here. All right, so let's do it again. So let's, all right, he goes here. What's the move here? We said here. He moves there. Let's say here, and we'll just do it this way. All right, here we go. So the move again is this way because we're controlling here, we're controlling there, controlling there. He moves here. What do? We got control here. We don't. This would be the move, right? Because we're controlling here, we're controlling there, we're controlling here. And since we're controlling there and we're controlling here,
cut him off again. Yep.
Cut him off. He goes here. What do? We want to control that square. So how do we control that square? We move the bishop here. Boom. He moves here. We can move the bishop maybe there, right? Because if he moves here, then we have checkmate there. We have checkmate. We would have checkmate here. So he can't play there. So he's got to go maybe there. We keep the king going. He goes here. We are controlling there. We want to control that line. So we go here first. He moves here. What is the move? We could just move up, right? Because we're controlling here, we're controlling there, we're controlling here, controlling there, controlling there. He moves here, and then we get into the line.
Yep.
And we're controlling there. He moves here. Oops. He moves to attack the bishop. We simply go here. He goes there. What's the move? Well, we can move back because we're controlling there, we're controlling here, controlling here, controlling there. He moves here. We move in. See how we're controlling all that? He moves here. There's this. We're controlling the line. He's got to move here. We simply come back.
Yep.
Right? He moves here. We can move here. Right? No. I know. It's...
Yeah, that way. Yep.
Yeah, this way. Because he goes here. We can come back. He moves here. We go there. That's the idea. There's the knight, the king. A knight move away from the corner. He goes here, and there's the checkmate.
Yep. There you go.
Does that make sense? Cool. Guys, study this position, guys, because you never know when it comes out. But the more you know how to move the bishops, the more you learn to control the squares around the king, the better you're going to perform during your tournaments, guys. And so yeah. So Dave, any more stuff you want to share with us, or
we only got about another minute left. I don't really have anything else to share.
any tips?
Biggest tip. Look for open squares. Look for the holes in your opponent's game. Look for where all the small little holes are that you can sneak out through like a ninja.
There you go.
Find those little bit of holes. You'll find them in there.
Cool. Very good. Because who wants to land on those squares? Knights. Remember, knights, they go on a journey and they jump and skip and jump around and land on key squares. Remember, the knight changes colors. Now, a good thing about the knight, let's see another comment here. I forget about this. Daniel says, what a great night. What a great night. What a great night. I like trying to read the thing. But guys, let's see if I got it here. I'm sure I got this. Hold on. Let me give you something about the knights here. I think I have it here. I don't know. Yeah, here it is. Guys, this is what he's talking about. He's talking about looking for the outpost square. It's a square across the frontier line inside the subcenter. This square is protected by your pawn, and no opponent's pawns can capture it or attack it. Those are good squares. Those are the key squares, or we call them, sometimes we call them holes, because that's a hole in the in the opponent's defense, right? But let me tell you a little bit the knight. When you develop your knight to the third rank, that's a good move, guys. When you develop a knight, let's say knight to f3 or knight to c3 or knight to f6 or knight to c6, that's a good move. Now, if you manage to get a knight to the fourth rank, you know, that knight is as strong as a bishop. Theory says the knight on the fourth rank is as strong as a bishop. Theory also says that a knight that gets on the fifth rank is stronger than a bishop. So a knight, let's say a knight at e5 would be, a knight at d5 is, man, pure gold. You get a knight on d5 and it's attacking f6, it's attacking the squares on where black has castled. So it's really, really good. Then here's another winner here. The knight on the sixth rank. It controls the rooks, because the rooks can't go versus to c8 or can't go to e8 or can't go to d8 because the knight's attacking those squares. And so that's why it says it controls the rook. Not that it's stronger, but it's a very powerful piece on the sixth rank. It's a knight's very powerful on the sixth rank. Knight's very powerful on the fifth rank. So when you move your knights, guys, look for those key squares that Dave was talking about and get your knights on good squares on the board. Across the frontier line into the fifth and into the sixth rank. Key squares where the knight's not going to be pushed away by a pawn is very strong. And then if in case of an exchange, knight takes knight, pawn takes, the pawn becomes a pass pawn at that point. It's most of the time. And then, of course, you're able to protect the pass pawn, and boom, you're in very, very good shape. Make sense, Dave?
Makes sense to me, Ray. You got it right on the spot.
Hey, cool, man. So, guys, we'll see you next Saturday. Hopefully, I won't be late. But we got it, man. We got a whole hour on it. We did some puzzles. We did a little bit of end game. We did the great end game with the two bishops versus the king. We also did the technique of the queen and bishop checkmate pattern. And of course, you know that whenever the king's far, the king wants to move closer so that he can get on the play. Have a great night, says Daniel. Daniel's telling everybody to have a great night. So have a great night, guys. We will see you back next week. And have a great time in Columbus playing tomorrow.
I got some schoolwork to do. I won't have time to play at the club tomorrow, but I will check in with my club president, see if there's anything he needs in the morning.
There you go. So, guys, from Coach Ray and Coach Dave, we bid you good night. Adios. Checkmate. Bye-bye.
Bye.